Okay, so today I've come to Faisley in Tamworth. I live in Tamworth anyway, but I've come here because there's something a bit mad going on. As you can see, that big thing in front, basically what they're doing is they're transporting four big oxygen tanks from somewhere to somewhere. I don't even know where they're going, to be honest with you. I'll come to watch and have a little video and see what's going on there, basically, but that's basically what it looks like. I think it's 140 feet long, I think it is, something like that. It takes two trucks, I think it is. I haven't seen one of these yet, so I'm going to find out, I suppose. Two trucks, load of support team, the old bill, everyone's involved. I'm fairly sure that's meant to be going right there. Is he? Yeah, he's meant to be going right there. He's meant to. He's coming over here. Why is it coming over here? He's probably going to turn in a minute. But yeah, they've got to transport that for. Oh, nice camera guy. Yeah, he's basically got to transport this from. I think it's from somewhere miles away, and it does like 5 miles an hour. So it's literally the slowest thing ever. It takes days, weeks to get it from one place to another. He's coming over here, isn't he? He is definitely coming over here. He should be going right. He's meant the last one. I've seen a few videos on YouTube where they've he went the other way. So why is he coming down here? Not entirely sure. It's the same people, same group. I'm sure they know what they're doing. Oh, I see what they're doing now. Right, okay. So those big trolley things underneath. It's got two independent trolleys. Basically that they move independently, so you can go around corners, tight corners. I've seen them on some of these programs on TV, various things. So they're independent dollies basically, and they'll allow them to move around corners without smacking into everything going. So this one is basically pulling up here. Look at this guy here. There's a guy sitting on here. What's he actually doing? He's not really doing anything, is he? He's just keep an eye on it, I suppose. Well, he's not. He's doing something with some levers. I think he's just loving life there with these levers. That's all he's doing. But yeah, basically, I don't know what he's doing at all. I think he must be controlling maybe levels, because I'm guessing it's probably on air suspension. I mean, really, if that was in your air, if that is your air suspension in your car, for instance, you'd have some serious air going on. So I mean, that's a pretty big tank. That is huge. This guy's definitely controlling. Oh no, he might be doing steering actually. I think he's controlling the steering for the dollies. Well, this one anyway. I'm guessing there's probably a guy the other side. There's no guy in that one, is there? No, I don't think so. But yeah, anyway, they're coming back a bit here. So I've just been told to move because it's obviously getting a bit close. Well, this is Tamworth, so any chances are I'm gonna get flattened in a minute. It's probably gonna, no, my luck, it'll probably fall off the bleeding thing. So we'll see. They've got sandbags. This guy's doing sandbags on the curb. This other guy, I'm not sure what that's about at the moment. Probably to protect the curb when the wheels go up it, because it's pretty heavy. I would have thought this thing. I would have thought it's pretty heavy. There's that other lorry on the end, the second lorry. Obviously, one must be pushing, one must be pulling. I'm assuming it must be heavy. This thing, obviously, so like really heavy. But yeah, we shall see what happens here. Motorcycle, bicycle guy going past there. Right, so literally they've gone. Well, Jesus, that's the most dangerous thing I've seen. That's the wasp just flew in my head, as you probably saw. So there's a few people here watching, by the way. There is a few people here watching. There's some people are obviously sane, and watching this just to see what it's all about. Some are clearly. I mean, there's always one, isn't there, where there's he just a proper anorak and just wants to see. He's probably come down for all four of these. We'll probably find him in a minute. Who knows? So they've gone down there. So they've gone down the A5. They've got to go down towards the Belfry. I don't know if you know Faisley or Tamworth at all, but the Belfry is basically not there. I don't know what they're doing in here at the minute, to be fair. But they're gonna have to somehow turn this round and go into the other lane, basically, or something, because they're gonna have to now cross the. They're now gonna have to cross the. Oh, hang on, what's this? Oh, yeah, hang on. Old Bill is trying to move everyone because right. Oh right. So they're moving that. They're reversing out of there. They're moving it back down the other way towards Ventura Parkway, which is I say you'll only know that if you know Tamworth. If you don't, then you've got no idea what I'm talking about. But there you go. So this. So they're now taking it round. He's dragging it. This one must be now dragging it backwards because the other one obviously can't push it by the sounds of it. So this one is dragging it backwards. If I stay here, I'm gonna get flattened in a minute. So I'm probably gonna get moved in a minute. We'll see. So he's now got to manoeuvre around as an island to the right. You've probably just seen that. This guy, you're not going to pull it, are you, mate? Jesus, is he trying to pull? No, he's doing something else. I thought he was trying to pull the truck. Then is he a mentalist? Okay, so he's yeah, that's basically yeah. So they're dragging it now down. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I'll get over the barrier. Yeah. I'm gonna have to move now. Hang on a minute. I'll try and keep it straight as I can. This is riveting stuff, isn't it? Oh, have you noticed the it's brand new, this thing. The graphic on that big blue A sign, that big blue bit, is coming off already. Probably made by Rover or someone in the 90s. That kind of level. It must be English. It's falling to bits already. I ain't even got where it's going yet. Right, so they're now dragging it. Jesus, look at that. That's gonna take. If one of them goes, that's gonna be a problem. Look at that. That's moving all those. Each of those have got independent suspension. So that's quite clever, to be fair. Quite clever. Yeah. So they're now reversing that. Okay, that's a good idea. So now they're gonna have to take it. That's down towards Ventura Park, which is that's why they've taken out some bollards there. There's some things in the middle of the road. You know those the light up things with the arrows on it, say where you're going in case you're daft. They've took them out of the road, and now I get why now. I thought maybe it was for support vehicles or something. I wasn't sure, but it's not. It's for so they can get this up that end basically. So we shall see. Yeah, it should be fine. This, I'm guessing they've obviously done this before. This is the third one. They've got 4 of these. This is the third one. I missed the second one. I missed the first one actually. I was going to try and watch the first one because I was that excited about this that I really wanted to see it. Yeah, and if you haven't all been bored to death by now, like you're not all bored rigid, then feel free to see how it concludes because I don't know how it's going to finish just yet. It's making some squeaking noises. It's creaking. That is creaking. It sounds like a bed on the Titanic. That is creaking now. That's because, I mean, that's heavy. That's got to be, I presume it's made out of steel, maybe aluminium. I don't know what it's made out of. Probably Chinese steel. It's probably going to blow up in a minute or crack or something. I'm assuming is it French? Is that air liquide? Is that French? No idea. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, they're doing quite a good job of this. So the whole dolly thing's moving around. That guy, he's styling out, that guy, and he with his shades on, chucking his levers about all over the show. Yeah, he must be bored though. He must be bored. Jesus, how long has he been on that seat for a start? He must have arseache. He's been on there a few miles, unless he gets off every so often, because they do stop. They move about all over the place. They do like a bit. They'll do like, I don't know, a few miles one day, and then the next day they've got a route set out for it. So you can see routes online. So they're moving stuff out of the way. They've got trees to cut down or bits of tree to move. They've got to go over islands, obviously. They've got to try and, I mean, they've closed the road obviously around here while they're doing this. For everyone else is trying to get out to work or wherever, or whatever they're trying to do. This is the morning, and they're clearly not going to get there for about a year the way this is going. Lockdown and everything else will be finished by then. Corona will be long gone. Probably freeze it to death with the air in this. In fact, that'll come back then, won't it? Yeah, they're moving on quite well though. This is he's still messing about them levers. Oh, hang on. What's he saying? What's he saying? Oh, he's chatting to that guy, making himself look important. I thought he was going to jump off then. He's not. He's just having a bit of a laugh, I think. Imagine if that landed on your head. Oof. I've got some problems, didn't you? You would not be having a good day. Right, so they've now gone past the island. First, well, it's all gone past the island, really. So they've got to move all the way up there. Don't got to go that far. Then literally just got to go past the island, and then they can go back down again, I think. Why didn't they just do that in the first place? Why didn't they come down? No, I suppose they couldn't really. They couldn't have done it. Right, so what are they doing now? So as you can see, got a few police over there. Obviously blocking the road off. Oh, who's this? Got a lorry now. Oh, that's part of their team. Right, so they're part of their team. They're who are these? I don't know, they're just mopping up stuff. Cleaning up after, I think. So yeah, he's going all the way back there. So he's not just going to go forward then. He could just go forward from there. Unless the island's in the way. I don't know if you can see the island just in front. Well, you can because there's a load of arrows on it. But if you see... Why couldn't he just go forward there now? He must be going around the back of the island. Ah, right. Oh, hang on. I found our anorak. It's Where's Wally, isn't it? Is that Where's Wally? Yeah, I found Wally. Always one. Told you. Always one. Always one anorak around. I knew it. I'm sure he didn't even have a bike. He just likes wearing a helmet. Sure it's the case. But he stood there with the coppers chatting to him. Oh yeah. I used to be an engineer, man and boy. Yeah, 105 years ago. Yeah, I used to do these. Now I've got a bike. Yeah. Might have a look around these people now because he's going right up there. Who have we got? We've got just normal kind of people. Where is he going? Yeah, whatever he wants to do there. We've got that guy, camera, beard, clearly a tourist or something. Everyone else looks fair normal. Got some old bell. Got a guy. Oh, someone's had the chips or something. Someone's coming up with some chips or something like that. They've got their dinner sorted out. Hang on. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. Breakfast maybe. Guy on a bike. What else have we got? This is Faisley, by the way, as I say. So there's a jet garage down there. There's a hairdresser's there. I've been there before. Barbers. There's them signs I was on about. That's one of them that took down with that arrow on it. There you go. I've got a load of people out here. I didn't see all these. Loads of us. An old woman there. Always an old woman as well. Where's she come from? She can't even stand up for long enough. This is going to be on for hours. There's our anorak. Here he is. Yeah, we have his knobbly knees, his little thrusting. We have... Oh, here's the sandbag guys. They were doing the sandbag. Yeah, there you go. They got the sandbags. Right. So that's why they use sandbags, so that the wheels didn't sort of fall off the curb too hard either. They literally just kind of supported it, basically. They've been doing all sorts of things though. They've been doing, I'll say, preparations for this. Even between the different tanks that are coming in, they've had other things to do. They had to recut trees. They check the routes and stuff. I've seen how they do it. It's quite clever, to be fair. I bet they're getting paid an absolute mint for this. I don't know whose tanks they are. Where's it gone? Jesus. It's backed right up there. You don't need to go that far. You do not need to go that far. Just stay there. God. I do want to get like some work done today. What have we got here? Anything going on really? Any people knocking about? Come on, it's got to move soon. Is it coming forward? Is that coming forward? Yes, it is. Sorry if you've just joined, by the way, in this video. If you've skipped the first bit, which I don't blame you, to be fair. If you skip that, this is probably going to be more interesting. Maybe not. First bit might be more interesting, actually. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, it's on the move. Yeah, I presume it's going to go the other side of the island. I would assume. I don't know for sure. a lot of coppers around here. They're all here. There's like everyone here, every policeman. And if you're a bank robber, go and rob a bank now. No one here. Everyone. No, there's no coppers in town. They're all here, watching this. I'll rob some banks. Okay, they're guiding it in. So yeah, they are going around the other side of the island. This guy's, what's he doing now? He's trying to make himself look important as well now. Oh yeah, he's doing the wheel shuffle, classic trucker there. Nice. Wishes he was working with some Arctics and stuff, something big, and he's wishing he's driving that behind there. I bet he's thinking, oh, that little git there. Wish I had that job. No, I'm driving this crappy sandbag thing. Right, then here we go. So he's now pulling. First one, this guy's going backwards now. The guy with Mr. Shades, he's going backwards with his levers. He's probably doing nothing at all now because it's all flat here, I think. But they are going the other side of the island, so that's good. That's a long process, this. Oh, coppers on bikes turned up now. Coppers on bikes. Oh, see them yellow things? That's for getting telephone lines and electric lines and things. I think they're telephone lines. They're basically holding them up. I've seen this before. So they're holding them up so that they can get underneath, because obviously they're going to be too low. They've had to do it with bridges and all sorts of things. Not bridges. Can't hold the bridge up. What did I do? They with other things anyway, like trees and stuff. As I say, they've had to move loads of stuff out of the way. But it's moving fairly slow. I said it only does 5 miles an hour. This thing, it only does 5 miles an hour, but according to the reports everywhere. Yeah, there really are reports about this stuff. That's about all it does. Coppers are waiting. I suppose bikes are handy and this sort of thing, because you can sort of manoeuvre around it all. Yeah, it's quite handy. What have we got going on here? Yeah, it's doing quite well. They're holding up them cables. Hope it's going to clear that. That does look like it's going to be quite tight. They must have done this before, obviously. So I wish I was there for the first one, because they're doing it all fresh. Then it might go wrong. Might end up with like a big massive explosion or something. That would have been good. Well, not if you got bits of oxygen tank poking out your face, but that's not so good. But I did it this week anyway. I had a angle grinder cutting disc shatter on me. That ended up in my hand. I didn't have the guard on, me being stupid. But anyway. Okay. There's not much room there, is there? I can see why I had to move. I can see what I had to do. I mean, they didn't have to go right back there. They really didn't have to go right back there. But he's doing alright. Oh, got another bike here, another copper. Oh, he's got a wide load strapped to his screen. That's nothing to do with his tanker. It's just that he's in Tamworth and we're the fattest fattest town apparently. So he's probably just seen some of the people around here and thought, I'll put wide load on my bike. Nothing to do with the tank thing. Right, where's he off? Where's he off? Don't know where he's off. Must be going out for a... Ah, right, he's going to provide the backup behind. Not really need much backup, really. It's not like it's going to go very far, is it? Look at it. It's like a massive missile. Looks like Russia have turned up. Okay, so moving quite... Oh, hang on, let's come down here now. Ah, this guy doing a bit of painting and decorating or something. I'll leave my bathroom doing, mate. Come around and sort that out, wee ladder. What's that about now? Why's he got that? I have no idea why he's got that. What would you need that for in this job? What are you going to do with that? It's a dodgy old ladder. I didn't look new or anything. It looks proper dodgy. What are you doing with that, mate? What are you doing with it? I think he's actually come to repaper my stairs or something. I don't know. They're letting the car through now. Traffic's going through. Ah, right. So that's what the coppers were doing. They were letting the traffic through. Right. So now people can actually get to work now. All the people that are a bit annoyed about not being able to get to work anytime soon. Ah, see them? Look, see they're getting underneath them wires now. Someone's not gonna have no phone in a minute. Someone's gonna be in the middle of a phone call to Doris. Oh, Doris! Oh, I've got a big massive tanker coming round. But oh, hang on. What, Doris? Where you gone? I'm on the phone to Virgin. Well, I can't be on the phone to Virgin because they'll be cut off anyway. But yeah, that's this is pretty much coming to an end now, I think, really. This is the end of it. They're letting all the cars through again. Still a few people watching. They've got a long way to go with that, because they've got to go right down this big massive dual carriageway and everything yet. So that's going to be a long, long way yet. So that's going to take them... It'll probably be there by about, I don't know, 2025, where it's going. If it takes them that long to do with one island, you can imagine. I don't know where it goes from here, to be honest with you. It goes somewhere. He's trying to get down there, follow it down. I wouldn't recommend it, mate. There's a load of cars going down there. I would not recommend that. You're going to be there for a week. Look at them all. Unless you want to go to the shops. There's shops there, so you might want to go to the shop. Yeah, anyway, that's it. So I'll leave it there. That's basically my fun morning. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. There's another one of these to come. I'm not going to do that one, but that'll do for now. Fun morning.